Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Amashiach Yahweh Shah. This is Teller Nicholas with the Noble House of St. Nicholas. Today we're going to get into the Hebrew Israelite Neilson family. All the Negroes with the surname Neilson in the American, Caribbean islands, Europe, and all the Negroes that scatter abroad with the surname Neilson, like Africa and Canada. Before you guys were slaves here in the Americas and the Caribbean islands, you guys was royalty in Europe. You guys was royalty in Scotland and Ireland, which was once ruled by our last Negro king, King Charles and the Stuarts. And this is a picture of King Charles I by Anthony Van Dyck circa 1635 in the silk vest worn by him when he was beheaded by Oliver Cromwell. King Charles Stuart II, the Black Boy King of England, 1630 to 1685. The word Stuart comes from the Old Nordish root swart, which means black. Stuart is the same word as swarthy, which means black in Old English. There was once a Stuart line of kings in England. To remind y'all, the Negroes, the Hebrews, we ruled the Dark Ages of Europe for 1,000 years. From 500 AD to 1500 AD. That was prophecy fulfilled in Revelations 20:6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death have no power, but they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Yahweh Shah, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. So from 500 AD to 1500 AD, we ruled with Christ as priests. In the 1100 AD, we created and stamped these family surnames like Neilson as the Norman Barons.
Into America. My question is, who were the Normans in 1066? On to the next slide, please. And here are the Normans. Have they ever told you they were black?
Oh, stop it now. You know I ain't got no hair to fall out.
Look, I have 1,000 of these images. Louis, Gaspard, Henri, Joseph, Maurice. These are the Normans.
So now that we know that the Normans were black, now we're going to see what did the Normans do. Did the Normans introduce surnames? Following the invasion and subsequent occupation of the Normans in England in 1066, hereditary surnames were to be introduced by Norman barons. Now that we know that the Normans were black and that the Normans introduced our surnames, what does having a surname mean? Where does a surname originate from? Does a surname mean anything? A last name, also known as a family name or surname, is typically passed down from one generation to the next. Surnames can provide insight into a person's ancestry, cultural background, or geographic origins. So this history shows us our surname teaches us where our names originate from and who they originate from. In the 1500 AD and on, Revelations 20:7 happened. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. So in the 1500 AD, the Eastern Byzantine Empire fell, that was ran by Negroes, and the Western Roman Empire rose, which was ran by Edomites, Caucasians. And they put our families into captivity, house by house, round by round, and kingdom by kingdom. Then Revelations 20:8 happened, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are on the four quarters of the earth. So they deceived the nations, chiefly us, made us believe our Christ was Caucasian, our saints was Caucasian, and the bearers of our surnames, our forefathers, was Caucasian. And to remind y'all, the Neilson family did not get caught in slavery in Africa. The Neilson family got caught in slavery in Europe as royals and nobles. This is the transcripts of 1745. We're looking at the names at 40. James Neilson, 26, laborer, Aberdeen, 5'5", remarks, black, swarthy, slender, and became prisoners of war by Oliver Cromwell. And this is the Neilson family's history before slavery. The Neilson family, the Negroes, the Hebrews before slavery in Scotland and Ireland. In ancient Scotland, Neilson was a Strathclyde Briton name for someone who lived in Ayrshire. The Neilson family name is also a Scottish patronymic name created from the personal name Neil. It is an angelicized form of the Gaelic MacNeil, meaning descent of son of Neil. Early origins of the Neilson family. The surname Neilson was first found in Ayrshire, formerly a county in the southern western Strathclyde region of Scotland, that today makes up the council area of South East and North Ayrshire, where they held a family seat from early times, and their first records appear on the early census roll taken by the early kings of Scotland to determine the rate of taxations of their subjects. So the Neilson family, your history was not erased, it was stolen and then whitewashed. The Neilson family, you got family here in the Americas, Caribbean islands, Europe. It's about time that y'all gather yourselves together as one family. Each one teach one. Remember where y'all come from. Once y'all do that, y'all all come back to the Amashiach Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yahweh means the Son of God in Paleo Hebrew. Keep the commandments and get your blessing. This is Teller Nicholas with the Noble House of St. Nicholas. I hope the Neilson family was edified. Shalom.